Finally, some much needed rain fell around East Tennessee. Yes, we picked up some decent amount of rain. Now, not all officially at the airports, but many of us picked up over an inch of rain across East Tennessee. We'll show you those 24 and 48 hour rainfall totals coming up here in just a moment. We did make it to 95. We did have plenty of sunshine early on, and the clouds and the thunderstorms started to build up during the afternoon, and that's led into some extremely hot days. Now, Crossville, not nearly as hot at 86, 97 in Chattanooga, 95 in the Tri-Cities, which the Tri-Cities broke a record today. The record was 94, set back in 1942. So an incredibly hot day across the Tri-Cities area today. Now, over the last 24 hours, we picked up some decent amount of rain, right? So we saw the showers and thunderstorms filling on in, but we also saw that yesterday. And so when you look at the rainfall totals from the last 2 days, this, my friends, is beneficial rain considering that we have a drought taking place around East Tennessee. Picked up nearly 2 inches of rain near Sweetwater, Meigs, McMinn, Monroe counties, upwards of an inch, almost an inch of rain from La Follette, just north of Maynardville, and also likewise across the mountain counties. So we picked up beneficial rainfall around the area. Now, overnight tonight, low temperatures will dip down into the 60s and 70s. Now, we may have a few overnight showers. Can't rule that out. So it may be a rather wet start to the day for some of us, and temperatures will start off in the 70s. Now, we'll warm into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees by lunchtime, but we'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And as we head through the day, here comes that cooler, more seasonable, actually below average weather on the way. We'll be in the upper 70s, mid to even upper 80s across much of the central and southern valley. And yes, we're still going to contend with a little bit of a heat index value because dew points are extremely high. And we're not really looking at much of a cool down in those dew points or lowering of the dew points. So as we get into our Thursday evening, we'll be right there in the low 80s by 6, and then by 10 o'clock we'll be in the mid 70s. So as we head to our Thursday evening, it's really going to be a nice evening to be outside. So let's walk you through our future cast. We may have a few scattered showers and a few thunderstorms early in the morning, but here comes our cold front. Now, I don't anticipate, it looks like we've kind of trimmed down those rain chances a little bit throughout the day on Thursday. I think the greatest risk will be along and east of Interstate 40 and 8175. I don't necessarily know that we'll have what we had today. Today was supposed to be a little bit less coverage than tomorrow, or than Thursday, I should say, but the general idea is that I think that we're going to see a little bit less coverage throughout the day on Thursday. But we still have the opportunity for some good solid rain. So while some of us have picked up over an inch of rainfall throughout the last couple of days, we're going to add to that on Thursday. We'll drop those rain chances Friday and bring them back up as we get into the upcoming weekend. I don't think it's going to be an all-day or all-weekend washout by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's going to be diurnally driven, meaning once we heat up the atmosphere, we'll see those afternoon showers and thunderstorms develop. And I think that's really the story. And that's really what we've been missing here this month. July, typically we see those afternoon showers and thunderstorms. It helps cool the atmosphere down a little bit, but we haven't seen a whole lot. It's been incredibly hot and dry. Over the next 5 to 7 days, we're still likely to pick up an additional 1, 2, maybe pockets of 3 or 4 inches of rainfall around East Tennessee. As I mentioned, the dew points aren't really going to drop. So while temperatures do come down as we wrap up the weekend, head into the upcoming weekend in the mid to upper 80s, seasonably or at below average, we're still going to contend with a little bit of a heat index value into the weekend, especially Sunday. I think Sunday will have a heat index value in the low to mid 90s. Looking ahead for the rest of the month into, well, really the rest of the month from the Climate Prediction Center, predicting below or average to below average temperatures. So it does look like it's going to be trending a little bit on the cooler side, which will be nice to get a break from this extreme heat we've had. And you can stay on top of the weather forecast. Check in on the interactive radar. It's amazing. It's current, past, and future radar of 2 hours. And it's everything you need to know for East Tennessee weather and beyond because it travels wherever you travel across the continental U.S. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. Go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word. We sure hope you have a great night. Wake Up with the Witcher starts at 7 o'clock in the morning, bright and early, for your live weather update, traffic, and then we just sit back and relax and have some coffee talk. So join us for the conversation, 7 o'clock Monday through Friday on all East Tennessee Weather platforms. We sure hope you have a great night. We'll see you back here soon.